Hello and welcome to another edition of RCW Spotlight. I am your host, your role model, Rick Lieb. And with me as always, he is the 42-year veteran of, you know what, I don't have my belt today, by the way, I apologize. Anyway, he's the manager of champions, and of course he is the Sicilian beast, Ken Cerminara, star of the show, supposedly. Ken, I'm loving the shirt. We're going to go ahead and talk a little bit more about that later on, but as everybody knows, it is July, which means that we are doing
Independent Wrestling Month.
You know, I got my Chaz Taylor shirt on, and of course you got your Loose Cannon Logan Scott shirt on. Can't go wrong with either one of them. You know, and like I said, we'll talk more. We have a guest today. He's not here right now, but he will be after this segment. Yeah, start drinking now. I got my drink actually behind me. I'll keep it behind me because he's, what's it called?
Teetotaler?
Well, he doesn't drink.
It's a teetotaler.
Yeah, okay. We'll go ahead with teetotaler. I was going to say straight edge, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway, Spike St.James will be here in studio right after this segment.
And you know who's watching today, don't you?
I'm going to go ahead and take a guess and say Cindy Johnson.
You are correct.
Cindy Johnson will be watching. And
Wrestling fans for 20, Alex.
Yeah, big mark. Big mark for Spike St. James. All she has to do is see his name on the marquee, and she's buying tickets. Probably front row.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, this is cool. I mean, you gotta respect fans, even if they have bad taste in wrestlers. I mean, that's how it is. Anyway, how you been?
I feel great. I feel wonderful. We're doing well as we can.
I feel with my hands.
It's good to.
You still mad at that valedictorian guy? You know, I heard that he didn't take too kindly to your comments. He posted something online.
What did he say again?
He just said that he now has a little beast problem.
A little beast problem.
Yeah.
He keeps saying he's going to have a very big beast problem.
Why do you say that?
You know, there's nothing like.
You would really come out of retirement just to beat him up.
I might slap him around for a few minutes if the price is right.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that would be great. That would be. I would literally put myself. I will sit in the crowd. Don't worry, won't interfere. I will sit in the crowd and watch that as a fan. If you come out of retirement and wrestle that.
As long as you don't bring your handcuffs. All right.
What handcuffs?
We'll discuss later.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, make up stuff about me. Anyway, fans, for those of you unaware, don't forget on August 14th at the Akron Turner Club in Talmadge, Ohio, RCW presents The Art of War. We got it here now instead of up there because it was blocking you, apparently. People were complaining.
You know why? Because everybody loves Kenny.
No, they wanted to see what shirts you were wearing for the Independent Wrestling Month.
That too.
I kind of like wearing the shirts. We might have to make this extend into August.
Got enough of them to go around.
I know. I mean, because we got one more next week, and then we're going to stop.
And I miss my tie and vest, though, very much.
Oh, I miss dressing up, too. But, you know, it's pretty fun wearing the independent shirts and getting these guys some promotions, too. Plugging our friends. Anyway, we're going to go ahead, take a commercial break. But when we come back, Spike St. James will be here. And according to Ken, Spike has a really cool-looking independent wrestling shirt on. So I'm afraid to ask, but I can't wait to see it because he says I'm going to love it.
And you're going to love it.
Yeah. All right, so we will go ahead and take our first commercial break. But when we come back, Spike will be here. See you in 2 minutes, 2 seconds.
Hey, guys. I'm Mike.
And I'm Brent.
And we are the hosts of a Swingin' a Tribe podcast, and we're part of the Press Play Podcast Network.
Yeah, we're really just a couple of fans who love Cleveland Indians baseball. So if you love the Tribe, please give us a listen. You can find us anywhere that podcasts are available. Mike, tell us where they can find us on social media.
On Facebook, you can find us at a Swingin' a Tribe MLB podcast, and on Twitter, at Swingin' a Tribe.
Go Tribe!
Remember the matches at the old Akron Armory? Like back in the 70s and 80s when professional wrestling was real and we weren't being force-fed this sports entertainment crap? RCW does too, which is why we are bringing the sport back. Saturday, August 14th at the Akron Turner Club in Talmadge, Ohio, when Rubber City Wrestling presents The Art of War. This event will feature 9 exciting matches in total and features many of your favorite RCW wrestlers. Tickets are on sale now, $12 for general admission and $18 for the front row. Doors open at 5, bell time is at 6. For more information, visit facebook.com/Rubber City Wrestling. Rubber City Wrestling, real professional wrestling, not that flippy stuff.
Are you looking for a job? I mean, seriously, do you want a job? Then get a hold of ASAP Staffing. ASAP Staffing is located in Barberton, Ohio, 165 2nd Street Northwest. Phone number is 330-615-2477.
Welcome back to RCW Spotlight. Our guest today needs punched in the mouth. I'll just be honest with you. And he's probably going to get that on August 14th. No, he's going to get that on August 14th when he faces Die Hard the Hunter. And now, am I to be told it's a last man standing match now? Is this an official announcement? It was you that asked for it. Die Hard agreed.
Yeah, it's last man standing.
Okay. All right. Well, good night. We'll just tell you good night now. That way,
I'm going to go out on a limb.
you always go out on a limb.
I am
You're
going
a
out on a limb,
monkey.
and I'm going to disagree with you. I picked Spike to win this.
You always pick against me,
No, I don't.
except for the Carnivores of Chaos. You picked against me on every
I
match.
picked you over Johnny Gigolo.
Everybody picked me over Johnny Gigolo.
I was getting 21.5 points. I still didn't take it.
Right, I
So,
bet.
All right.
The odds in Vegas were pretty high.
Yeah, you got it.
Anyway,
But with Spike, this game's almost a push.
explain the belt you brought.
Oh, this is the World Championship produced by a company called Premier Championship Belts. And for those of you watching, if you're fans of Northeast Ohio wrestling, you would recognize this as the same belt that they used at Main Event Championship Wrestling at the Alliance Armory. They used them as their tag titles. And at Pro Wrestling Ohio in Cleveland, they used it as the heavyweight title. So Johnny Gargano actually wore a belt that looked just like this when he was heavyweight champion. in
I
Cleveland.
remember Johnny. Yeah.
Oh,
Now this.
how can I not remember Johnny? He stole my gimmick.
They also
He
used
did?
this exact.
Yes.
They
and
also
I'm
used
suing
the
him.
same belt at American Combat Wrestling in Port Richey, Florida, where August Artois, my good friend, is the heavyweight champion down there. I was gonna wear his shirt, but then I found this one in my drawer, and I was like, I couldn't resist. I had to.
Spike.
Yeah.
Can you settle a rumor for me?
Sure.
Did Cindy Johnson give you this as a present?
She might have.
Oh, did you? Don't you wish you had fans like that?
I do have fans like that. Did you see this? Boom. Look at that.
That's a nice little
You were
statue.
wondering what that was there for?
It's a
Now
nice
you
little
know.
statue. But
No.
would you look at that belt?
This is a limited edition Ric Flair.
This belt is,
Next to me, the greatest wrestler in the world.
wow, what a gift this would be.
That's pretty cool, though. I'm not going to lie. And I have seen that worn by many people, including people that have stolen my gimmick.
It's heavy too. Like you don't
Yeah.
expect
Oh, I
replicas
know.
to be like that. It's got.
I don't think
There's
that.
something behind that,
Yeah.
man. Wow.
Now, as everybody knows, Indie Wrestling Month, we were talking about it a little bit on the opening, but, I've got my Chaz Taylor American Mullet shirt on.
Love that guy.
Shout out to Chaz. And you, of course. No, we'll go to you last. What is up with that?
Told you, I was going to wear my August Artois shirt, and I found this one in my drawer, and I had to.
Role model sucks in the way he swallows, huh?
Did you go to Jared? Never mind. It's an old story.
Yeah, you must have.
Yeah.
All right, well, your shirt sucks. Not the role model. I'm great. Unless you're talking about those fake role models and that fake way. Then I can agree. Because fake female role models on TV suck. And that's how they, that's how they get their title pushes. And fake way in NXT swallows. And none of them could beat me, so I don't care. This.
There, Logan Scott, right there. Great story. Me and Logan, we worked for the same company in the other line of work.
Your shoot jobs, as we like to call
Well,
it.
shoot job, yes. And what we did, it was great. He was a great worker. He had a great reputation, and he was really good serving, the disabled community. And we talked back and forth, and finally we figured out who each other was. And we probably talked on the phone 3 or 4 times a week for like a month and a half, and then he passed away at a young age. What a shame.
Yeah. Logan was a friend of mine. We actually both were partners, but he's the founder. I'm not even trying to take any claim. We were partners in Wrestle for the Cure, but he founded it because it was originally Wrestle for the Lupus Cure.
Which he had lupus, correct?
Well, his sister had it, and then he found out right before he passed he had it too, which ended up complicating it when he had the heart surgery and passed away. And I believe it was just
17.
that would have been the anniversary was a couple days ago, so I appreciate you wearing that.
Yeah.
He died July 16th.
It was 2017, am I right?
2018. No, yeah, 2017.
17th,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It was
Before
July
my-
the 17th he died?
July 16th.
July 16th.
I know this for a fact. It was my wedding anniversary.
There you go.
Worst wedding anniversary gift I ever got in my life.
That's terrible. And I know this is pre-recorded, but today's my wedding anniversary too.
Oh well, happy anniversary.
There you go.
Now, you have a bad shirt on.
I kind of like it.
No.
Yeah, I kind of like it. I do.
Shut up. You're rude.
Rude.
Listen, August 14th, you have Die Hard the Hunter. And now it's a last man standing match. We got about 2 or 3 more minutes left in this segment. Explain why a last man standing match and how fast do you think Die Hard's going to knock you out?
Because I'm tired of the attacks from behind. He won't show up here and face me face to face. He's got to show up when I'm wrestling you and hits me with a belt.
What?
Or when I'm wrestling somebody else.
I beat you fair and square. Stretched him out and beat him.
Can I read this letter again from last week?
And I'm tired of dealing with it. I don't just want to beat Die Hard for the light heavyweight championship. I want to leave him laying. He is going to be carried out. Don't laugh. It's not funny.
It's funny to me. It's funny to me.
Yeah, I have an 8th degree black belt teacher who would disagree with you. It's not funny. I'm going to hurt your friend. It's going to happen.
Okay. All right. You talk like that. You think that. That's a good thing. For the record, before we go, I give you a lot of credit. You are a lot tougher than you look. You're a lot better wrestler than people give you credit for.
I appreciate that.
No, I mean, it's the truth. These are facts.
What did I say last week?
But Die Hard
What did I say last
Die Hard
week?
also has a martial arts background, and he's an Army Ranger, and he's got experience over you. So, I mean, it's just as good as you are, and I'm telling you, this is going to be a great
has
match.
A martial arts experience from before he went into the military,
Yes.
most of which he has probably forgotten.
Probably, but he's also probably forgotten more than you've learned. As long as he remembers. Whatever. Anyway.
But seriously, one thing about it.
What?
Did I not say to you?
What?
This guy's sitting right here.
Mhm.
Pound for pound, he's the toughest guy we got going.
Hey, it's the old Jack Lambert phrase. A lot of people were asked, what are your thoughts on Jack Lambert when he played for our Steelers?
Right.
And what were they saying? They would say it straight up. I hate him with a passion, but damn, it would be nice to have him on my team. But right now, I already have a light heavyweight on my team. So, it is what it is. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and take a commercial break. When we come back, we're going to answer your questions.
Blue Collar Brawler J.O. Watson here. I work hard all day, every day, working for the common man, working for everyone. And when I get off work and I want to have a nice cool beer to reward myself, I come to Lou's Tavern in Perry Township, Ohio.
For good times with good people in a family-like environment, come to Lou's, 3238 Lincoln Way East in Massillon, Ohio, 44646.
RCW Rubber City Wrestling.
Allow me to beg your indulgence for one moment.
This is the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels.
Mick Foley.
And you are watching
RCW Wrestling from the Rubber City.
Rubber City Wrestling.
Real pro wrestling.
Not the flippy stuff.
Have a nice day. Yeah.
Catch RCW Spotlight Sundays and RCW Global Thursdays only on the RCW Network on YouTube.
Remember the matches at the old Akron Armory? Like back in the 70s and 80s when professional wrestling was real and we weren't being force-fed this sports entertainment crap? RCW does too, which is why we are bringing the sport back. Saturday, August 14th at the Akron Turner Club in Talmadge, Ohio, when Rubber City Wrestling presents The Art of War. This event will feature 9 exciting matches in total and features many of your favorite RCW wrestlers. Tickets are on sale now, $12 for general admission and $18 for the front row. Doors open at 5, bell time is at 6. For more information, visit facebook.com/Rubber City Wrestling. Rubber City Wrestling, real professional wrestling, not that flippy stuff.
Would you like to see your commercial aired on both RCW Spotlight and RCW Global? Contact us on social media at facebook.com/Rubber City Wrestling, Instagram at Rubber City Wrestling, or email us at the RCW Network at gmail.com.
Welcome back to RCW Spotlight. Well, fans, it's that time of the show again. You've got questions?
We got answers.
Now, if you'd like for us to answer your question here on the air, just do me a favor. Write us in at facebook.com/RCW Spotlight, and we'll be more than happy to answer your questions, even though you know they're stupid.
Did you do the thing?
What are you doing, man?
No.
You're writing down the questions so you can ask them?
No.
Okay, doing notes.
I'm writing my opinions on the previous segment.
Oh, you suck, man. Why do you always grade me? Go ahead. What's the first
Right
question?
now we're at about a B-. Okay, here we go. This question is, who is your favorite manager? Wrestling. This comes from Otis Tislinger, Intercourse, PA.
Who's my favorite manager in wrestling?
Yeah.
Okay, this one's not that hard. NWA, James J. Dillon. WWF, Bobby the Brain Heenan. And World Class Championship Wrestling, Percival Pringle the third. And AWA, gosh, I really like when Nick Bockwinkel became a manager.
Percy Pringle the third is Paul Bearer, for those of you that aren't familiar with.
This is true.
Before 1980.
These are facts. And then AWA, maybe the Grand Wizard? Oh, no, Skandar Akbar. Loved him. Okay, how about you?
My favorite manager of all time, Lou Albano.
Yeah, of course, he's your friend.
He was a good friend. And another close second, I like Bobby Heenan.
Bobby Heenan's great. Oh, you know what? Honorable mention, Jim Cornette.
Yeah. I met him a couple times.
I'm a cult member. You.
Okay,
With a long shirt
so...
on.
Yeah, NWA, you can't go wrong with JoJo Dillon.
JJ
Or
Dillon.
James J. Dillon. Yeah, it's James J. Dillon.
Yeah, you guys gotta be drinking.
The
Straight edge.
WWF, I have to go with Bobby Heenan.
Yeah, see, you can't go wrong.
Like Cornette was really good, and he had a lot of great talent that he was paired with. But when they brought in Ric Flair, and was it '91?
Oh my gosh, the real world champion, yeah.
Like
it was '92.
It was
Was it 92 though?
No, because he won the WWF Championship
91,
in 92.
91 and he won the championship.
92,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So it was either 90 or 91. But when they brought him in, it was Bobby Heenan that they put with Ric Flair.
Yes, of course.
Fox-
Flair had the privilege of wrestling under James J. Dillon and Bobby Heenan. Can you imagine that?
And outside of that, I'd have to go with Paul Heyman.
See, Paul Heyman, I liked him as Paul Lee Dangerously back in the old NWA days. I think he just started believing his own hype.
Well, it's like I think that he's a great manager because, one, he's very well spoken. He can speak very eloquently when he wants to, and he has that shrill, annoying voice that just makes you absolutely hate it when he opens his mouth.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Otis, my man.
All right.
For anybody that can catch that, that's an old one. All right, next question.
All right. The next question is, who is or what is your most famous memory in wrestling? Anywhere. You, wrestling in general, whatever. And that comes from John Palika, Fort Erie, Ontario, Canada.
I'm going to answer this one as a fan.
Okay.
I could give it as one of my favorite things or whatever famous, But the thing that sticks out in my head the most is when the Horsemen attacked Dusty Rhodes. Both times, the one in the parking lot and when they did it in the cage. Now, if it was about me personally, it would have been when we attacked Die Hard in the steel cage, and we kind of reenacted. We took the idea from the Dusty Rhodes thing,
Yeah.
and laid it upon Die Hard to get him out of the picture for a while. Kind of backfired on me. Ended up winning my world championship later on, but I mean, it is what it is. We got rid of him for a while.
Good.
I mean, it's wrestling.
My favorite as a fan was I was in person there when Undertaker threw Mick Foley off the cage.
Yeah.
He's broken half. He's broken half. Yeah,
Exactly.
God, that was good. And as far as me wrestling, I think I told the story on the show before. I once wrestled in a penitentiary.
Yeah.
And
You told it.
turned out the guy that was like the main
Bad guy.
the nine-time life sentence guy was a friend of a family member, and he recognized me, and he had the whole place cheering for me when I was healing, and it didn't matter. And they carried me off after I got beat on a disqualification and stole their belt.
As a fan, it's a tie between the ladder match at WrestleMania 10 between Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon.
It was good. Yeah.
And honestly, when Bret Hart came back and got inducted into the WWF Hall of Fame, I realized that that's not a match moment, but that was a big deal.
It was a huge deal.
Okay. Excellent.
Yeah,
All
as a
right.
wrestler, it'd be when I pinned Thomas Adams for the RAPW Junior Heavyweight Championship.
Of course.
Which will only be surpassed when I beat Die Hard.
Oh my God.
I'm predicting that, by the way. You know that.
The last question.
You heard it here first.
Let's hurry this up so I can get out of here.
Oh, he wants to go home now. Oh my. Okay. This next question is, what was your favorite wrestling promo of all times? This comes from Joe Greathouse from East Palestine, Ohio.
Heel promo, pretty much anything Ric Flair and the Four Horsemen did. Babyface promo, Dusty Rhodes, Hard Times.
Oh, you stole my heat.
No, go ahead. You
That's
can say it.
absolutely.
That's it. That's probably
Hard
the best.
times. That's right. They don't give you a gold watch, kicking the butt. Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
They give you a gold Rolex.
That's it. A Rolex that fell off a truck in Jersey City.
Oh, shut up. You.
This is stereotypical for my age group, but I'd have to go with either Austin 316 from, was that 1996 King of the Ring?
Yeah, I think so. Yes.
Or the Pipe Bomb from 2011.
That was a good one. Okay. That's it,
That's
guys.
good. That's our questions.
All right. Well, we're going to get going for now. But for Spike St. James and, of course, Sicilian Beast, Ken Cerminara, I am your role model, Rick Lieb, saying join us again next week for another edition of RCW Spotlight.
Bye, bye, bye.
Hey guys, it's your role model, Rick Lieb. I want to thank you for watching the show. If you could do me a favor, go ahead and hit subscribe right down there, and it would help us a lot. I appreciate it. Thanks.